Hey everybody, and welcome to this special Good Morning KU Tuesday edition of National Tortilla Chip Day. I'm Jack Graham alongside my partner Haley McGavick.
And a good morning this Tuesday from our studio here, Good Morning KU. We'll get more into this interesting attire going on in the holiday after we get some bad discussion out of the way first. As everyone knows about our tragic loss last night to the K-State Wildcats, it pretty much ruined my whole week.
Yeah, not a good way to start off the week. Down there in Manhattan, obviously they showed little class when winning the game and rushed the court, and I think bumped a couple of our players, including Bill Self.
Oh yeah, and Jamari Traylor, that whole thing with the fan just like harassing him pretty much, like.
Yeah,
okay.
And that's a pretty Jamari can't defend himself there.
No.
If Jamari was to swing back, one, he'd probably hurt that poor man, and two, get kicked off the team, I'm sure.
Yeah, so at least he maintained his calmness and stuff and mannerisms, so we didn't end up looking bad, because I guess that's what you have to do when you're not used to winning against us, like take the court when our players haven't left yet.
That's right.
So, I don't know, they might want to learn some manners for the next time.
Learn some sportsman manners, because we don't rush the court here at KU.
No.
That's because we expect to win.
Yeah.
We expect excellence.
And we respect our field house because, well,
absolutely,
traditions.
and we respect our opponents.
But I don't know how this is really going to affect us for the whole March Madness coming up or
Yeah,
not. I mean,
yeah. Usually when you have trouble winning on the road, it's a little bit of a struggle in the tournament. However, if they can maybe pull it together in the Big 12 tournament, we can make a run.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, but I mean, who knows? But then, why are you wearing that sombrero today?
Why am I wearing the sombrero? That's a good question. This is National Tortilla Chip Day, and tortilla chips were first made in Mexico back in the 1800s, but were first mass-produced in Los Angeles in the 1940s, and that day was on today.
Now they're a popular snack food that everyone just enjoys munching on, so go get
Absolutely.
You some today.
Yeah,
Dip
Tostitos.
it in salsa or whatever.
Fiesta Bowl is brought to you by Tostitos Tortilla Chip, as long as many other sporting events.
Yes, and we have a fun little challenge today, quote unquote fun. For us.
Yeah, quote fun from the producers. It's a little bit of a ghost pepper salsa challenge.
Yes.
I believe whoever can eat more tortilla chips with the ghost pepper laced salsa is the winner. Also going to be shedding the most tears.
Yes.
But I guess we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, and we're going to see who can go the longest without drinking water. So
whoever drinks the water first is the loser.
Yes, so our salsa has been laced with ghost peppers, which is the hottest pepper in the world, in case you don't watch Food Network or anything. So,
ladies first?
Okay. I'm going to try and take it.
Oh, God.
Okay. My throat's closing up a little.
Yum.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, so we'll be back after the break, and
We're going to toss it to Nick and an interview.
yeah. Thank you.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back to Good Morning KU. I'm here with Lauren Fleming, who has studied abroad in Argentina. So, Lauren, where did you study?
I studied abroad for 6 weeks in Buenos Aires.
Nice. So, what were some of your experiences there?
One of my favorite memories of studying abroad down there was we were down there for the World Cup, and so Argentina, of course, is huge about
Yeah,
football.
Messi's from
football,
there.
yeah. And we went to a friendly game between Argentina and Trinidad and Tobago. So I saw Messi play, and we were walking into the stadium, and it was a whole other experience because it's just a friendly between, you know, Argentina and this small country, but there were like 2,000 like riot squad and all this stuff, and an interviewer came up to us and asked us who we wanted to win the World Cup, and I responded, Alemania, which is Germany, which was probably like the worst thing to say because they ended up playing them in the finals.
And they won,
yeah, that was a great memory. But
so on the show today, it's food themed. So what are some of the cultural things and the food things that are interesting in Argentina?
Well, it's definitely heavy cattle industry is what they export a lot of meat, and that's a huge part of their culture down there. So that was kind of different for me because before going down to Argentina, I hadn't eaten red meat in 4 years. So, but I knew going down there in order to like survive, pretty much I'd have to start eating red meat. So that was a whole nother experience of, I mean, steak and so many different cuts of meat and everything.
Sounds like a good place to be eating food.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you were down there, what did you study besides just having fun?
I went down there through the Spanish program, so I got 8 credits of Spanish, and we took classes at a local university down there, and they had a satellite campus in a building downtown. So we'd go to classes 4 days of the week, and they were fairly easy, but they're taught by KU faculty, and then one class was taught by the local faculty. So.
What was your overall favorite thing when you were there?
I think just like the experience of just living independently and in a different culture and having to use, you know, my language skills, which I discovered my lack of language skills, but just having to, you know, navigate the city and, you know, kind of, you really do learn about yourself studying abroad because you're kind of just out there on your own.
So are you fluent then in Spanish?
Definitely not fluent. I'm a double major of Spanish, but yeah, it kind of made me realize how much I lack a lot of practical Spanish skills. I have more of my academic Spanish skills developed, but definitely not fluent.
All right, well, Lauren, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Ben Birchstead.
And I'm Ryan Kamenson. This is your Tuesday Good Morning KU news update. Alaska has become the 3rd state to legalize recreational marijuana. The measure passed by a 52-48 margin last November to legalize marijuana use by adults in private places. Alaskan Native leaders are worried that the new law will bring additional problems to communities that already suffer from drug and alcohol abuse, domestic violence, and high rates of suicide.
The Kansas State Judiciary Committee passed the bill that would give immunity to minors who seek the help after drinking. The lifetime 911 bill will now go to the Kansas House of Representatives next week. According to the UDK, KU Student Body President Morgan Said will be urging Lawrence area representatives to vote for the bill. If it passes, it will head to the full Senate floor and then to Governor Brownback.
Tonight marks the final episode of Parks and Recreation. The NBC series stars Amy Poehler as a member of the wacky local government of Pawnee, Indiana. The show also stars Nick Offerman, who visited KU earlier this month on a stand-up comedy tour. The show lasted 6 years and launched the careers of Chris Pratt and Aziz Ansari.
Krispy Kreme is celebrating the opening of its 1,000th store by giving away free donuts. The North Carolina-based chain is offering one free original glazed donut to the first 1,000 guests at every participating store today. The promotion is not good at grocery store or wholesale locations.
The men's basketball team lost to Kansas State last night, but remains tied for first place in the Big 12. With 3 games remaining, the Jayhawks must hope to win out for any chance of an outright title. The next game is on Saturday in Allen Fieldhouse against Texas.
And before signing off today and sending it over to sports to Dallas, Ryan and I, in honor of National Tortilla Chip Day, will be taking a bite of ghost pepper salsa.
All right,
So
go for it.
let's do it.
All right.
Ever done this before?
Nope. All right.
All right, here
Gonna
goes
try it.
nothing.
1, 2, 3. No, that's nothing.
You can take it.
No.
And that'll wrap it up for today's news update. Stay tuned, and after the break, Dallas will be here with the sports.
And I'm Dallas with sports. KU lost to rival K-State 70-63 last night in Manhattan. Kansas was down just 1 at the half, but eventually retook the lead. However, the Jayhawks were outplayed in final minutes. Perry Ellis had 24 points and 9 rebounds on the game, but Kansas State's Johnson put up 20 on the board as well. Kansas is now 22-6 on the season, with the next game being against the Longhorns on Saturday. And now the Kansas women's team extended its losing streak to 5 when they lost 80-76 to Oklahoma State on Saturday. Natalie Knight scored 20 points for the Jayhawks, but Brittany Martin and Liz Donahoe scored 21 and 22 respectively for the Cowgirls. With the loss, the Jayhawks are now 4-11 in conference play with a 13-15 overall record. Their next game is at home tomorrow night against Kansas State. Now in baseball, the baseball team lost 4 days in a row last week in Arizona, taking on Washington, Utah, Washington State, and Oregon State. Jayhawks beat Washington and Utah on Thursday and Friday. KU will be in Port Charlotte, Florida this weekend, taking on Chicago State on Thursday, ending with Boston College on Sunday. And now for women's softball, the team is now sitting at 14-1 with their only loss to number 1 ranked Florida Gators on Saturday. Their most recent game was a 10-2 win against Illinois State. Their matchup is up against Stony Brook this Friday again in Jacksonville. Their first home game is March 13th. Now for NBA. Here are the scores for last night. The winner for all the games were the Miami Heat, Chicago Bulls, Houston Rockets, New Orleans Pelicans, Utah Jazz, and Boston Celtics. Overall in the season, the Atlanta Hawks are winning the East with a 44-12 record, and the Golden State Warriors are holding the Western Conference with a 43-10 record. Now for the NFL, finally. NFL Combine is in Indianapolis, and many prospects are hoping to state their claim going into the draft. Trey Waynes, cornerback for Michigan State, has the highest recorded 40-yard dash among DBs during the 2015 Combine with a time of 4.31. He is projected to be the top cornerback in the draft. Georgia's receiver Chris Conley has performed well, scoring the 4th best time in the 40 and the best vertical jump in the Combine with 45 inches. He set the record with the highest vertical jump in the Combine. Now for the broad jump, Connecticut's Byron Jones beat the world record with 12 feet 3 inches, and Chris Conley was just behind him with 11 feet 7 inches. Marcus Mariota was fairly impressive during the Combine, being the best among quarterbacks with a 4-yard dash, 3-cone drill, and vertical jump. Other top performers involving agility is UCLA's Hundley and Auburn's Nick Marshall. And now finally in the MLB, New York Yankees' own A-Rod is reinstated in baseball and has attended workouts for the Yankees as of yesterday. Alex Rodriguez has missed nearly 2 years of play due to admitting using performance-enhancing drugs. And now, along with National Tortilla Chip Day, I do have to eat ghost pepper salsa, so I'm going to take a shot at it. Fairly hot, a lot of spice, fairly hot. That's all I got, and I'll now have Mimi joining us with the weather.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Amy Mishash here with a look at your weather forecast. As you can see, this is a live look here up on Daisy Hill. Sunny day out, clear skies, looks really nice. I don't know if you can tell really here, but you can see kind of that plastic blowing around. Those winds are really blowing today. So make sure to stay warm and stay covered and all of that. Looking into the averages for this time of year, We are almost going to hit the average high for this time of year today, but not quite. Unlike yesterday. Yesterday we were looking at temperatures in the 20s, which is way below average. I wish I could say we were going to hit our record of 73, but it's just not looking like the case today. As we take a look at the rest of our day, again, 11 a.m., 25 degrees. It's still going to be a little bit cold in the morning. Those temperatures are going to go up throughout the afternoon. Clouds are going to start rolling in. Just be aware of that wind. And then looking into the evening again as well, we're looking at those temperatures staying in the 30s. As we take a look at our 5-day forecast, again, Tuesday, today temperatures in the 40s. Temperatures are going to go up, but it's still going to feel cold with that wind. Same thing again on Wednesday. The clouds are going to roll in. We're looking at a chance for some snow Wednesday night, but we'll make sure to keep you posted on that. And then Thursday morning, again, temperatures in the 20s. We're looking at maybe some flurries in the morning, so we'll keep you posted. And then into the weekend, those temperatures are going to keep dropping. Friday is going to be our coldest day of the week. And then going into the weekend again, it's going to be pretty chilly. We're looking at another storm coming in maybe this weekend. Alden will have more information on that on Thursday. And thank you. Have a nice day. We'll throw it back to Jack and Haley after the break.
Hi, we're back and still alive after the Ghost Salsa Challenge. How are you doing after that?
I'm doing all right. Do you want another one?
I'm going to pass. I don't get paid enough
Okay.
here to do that.
I'm going to pass on that as well. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in today, and good morning, KU, and enjoy your National Tortilla Chip Day. Have a great day.